12 dreams for the Red Queen under crown of stone. 4 nails piercing the flesh of the sinner.
So,
It is perhaps the countdown to oblivion for the once proud city of London.
welcome back to Vampyr. I'm Synobyte. This is the 88 Gamer. I want to take a minute here to tell you why I'm not playing Conan's at the moment. Well, Conan Exiles at the moment. After that last update, I finally got a purge to trigger. It was coming in, everything was going good, but as the purge accelerated and kept coming, the more stuff that was happening, my game crashed. And then I'd have to reload it. I'd have to start the video all over again. And it would get to a certain point of the purge and it would crash again. So it did this like 3 or 4 times to me, and so I gave up. There's obviously some issues with the game that need to be optimized, I'm guessing. So I'm taking a break from Conan, drinking some coffee right now, and so I'm just taking a break from Conan. We'll be back. I'm going to try online, see if it's any different, see if it's runs a little better than the other big old online survival game. I'm not going to mention ran for me online, so I don't know, we'll see. But anyway, let's get back to it. We were about to board the boat. We just killed William. So, here we go. Hey, do you know where I can change my clothes? What about you?
Where are we headed?
I wanted to eat.
We're on our way to the Pembroke Hospital. It's just across the canal. They'll have a bed for poor Mr. Hampton.
Okay.
William was... What manner of creature was he?
Predator, prey, villain, and victim. Who can say? The important thing is that he's been stopped.
Duly noted. And the woman? What... Who is she?
What woman?
Oh, don't play me for a fool. You used me to locate that skull. You must know who she is.
And I thought you a gentleman. You shouldn't talk about a lady behind her back, but I will tell you she values her privacy.
Okay.
Were London as peaceful as she appears from the middle of the canal? If only that were the reality of the situation.
To be honest, I've always tried to avoid this part of town.
Pembroke Hospital is the last bastion between the rest of London and the epidemic. The flu has decimated the East End and the war still rages. Welcome to the front lines of a plague.
This is where you work, Dr. Swansea?
I am the administrator of Pembroke Hospital.
I thought you were here in service of your mysterious order, the Brotherhood of...
Of St. Paul's Stole, yes. But first
Here
and
he
foremost,
comes.
I'm a man of science. A physician, like yourself, Dr. Reid.
How do you know who I am?
No need for modesty. You are Dr. Jonathan Reid, a surgeon of some caliber and renown, if I'm not mistaken.
You are correct, sir.
Yeah.
I knew it. I had my suspicions. But when you took the blood sample from the corpse of poor William, I was certain. Dr. Reid. Marvelous.
Okay.
Have we met?
I attended 3 of your seminars before the war. I have the utmost admiration for your
I'm just
research.
looking around.
And what a turn of fate. England's most esteemed blood specialist returns to London a vampire.
That word, again. From a so-called man of science.
I understand. Traditionally, the role of science is to refute myth, but
Yeah.
when myth walks among us, the Brotherhood of St. Paul has dedicated its purpose to their study. There's so much for you to learn.
And for that,
We're not moving.
You are right.
Why are we not moving?
Well, then let me be blunt.
Did you stop the boat?
Join my staff at Pembroke Hospital. As a physician. I suspect you'll not find a better post of employment to contemplate your predicament.
This is sudden. I was returning home to see my sickly mother.
whiskey.
But alas, that was before contracting this affliction.
Dr.
Affliction.
Reid, take a moment to consider. The post would be for the night shift, providing a good explanation for your absence during daylight hours. You'll be adequately reimbursed and have a place to hide. I even had the forethought to bring some clean clothes.
Okay.
So, what do you say?
I'm
It seems
sure I
have
don't
little
have a choice.
But yours
Yep.
is a generous offer, so I thank you.
Brilliant! Oh, Jonathan, this is one for the book, and the beginning of a beautiful friendship.
I'm gonna eat you. What am I doing? Why was I going to the back of the boat? So many unanswered questions. So it's going to be my main headquarters. Now I wonder, does time progress as I'm out walking around playing? Or is that only going to be like certain scenarios?
Dr.
like
Swansea,
levels?
thank goodness. I was beginning to be concerned.
Worry no more, Nurse Crane, for I bring good news.
Oh, Doctor, what a night. We lost 2 more patients. Nurse Scow said she couldn't take it anymore and resigned.
Yes, well, I'll make a new rota in the morning. In the meantime, find a
Okay.
good bed for Mr. Hampton. Be sure to pay attention to his needs.
Of course, Doctor.
Oh, and Dorothy,
Yes, Doctor?
Dr. Reid here has just returned from the front. He
Yeah,
served King
that
and country
coat.
and will be joining us here at Pembroke. We're very lucky to have gained a surgeon of his talent, and one so experienced in blood transfusions.
That is good news indeed, Doctor.
Oh, yes.
This is definitely story
Here at
driven.
Pembroke, it's not what we have, but what we haven't. It's only thanks to Nurse Crane and the staff that our ship doesn't sink. If you have any questions, just
Right.
ask her.
Duly noted.
Is she
Thank you.
Your
vegan or
assistance is
vegetarian?
required, Dr. Swansea,
Welcome
immediately.
aboard, Jonathan.
How does she
We'll
taste?
catch up after my rounds. Coming, Nurse Crane. I'm coming.
I'm going to eat you all. Alright. Mission update. Let's take a look. Enter the Pembroke Hospital. Yeah, this is very touchy. I have accepted Dr. Swanson's help. Swansea's help. Yeah, I didn't exactly have a choice there. Okay, so... Okay. Identify and confront the vampire who created me. Okay. Succeeded. Probably wasn't a way I could have failed that.
It's locked.
Yeah, of course it is. Alright, let's see. Who are these people? Who is she? Blood quality? There's nothing there. Maybe because I haven't spoken to her yet. Sean Hampton. He is healthy. He is worth 3,000. So he's a pillar. What does that mean exactly? Do you know? He is pillar as well. This is Pembroke Hospital. This is the docks. Unknown. Unknown. He's worth 6,000. Can I can't.
It's okay, Jonathan. I'll see you later.
Alright. So how do I feed on them? Can I actually do that? I'm not sure yet.
It's my turn!
Rotten or pristine, each heart contains the seed of life.
dry it all.
Yes, master.
Oh, come on, you bastard! I won't bite.
Sir, please. You've lost too much blood. Calm yourself.
You think I didn't notice? Stop your staring and get me to an hospital, you arse!
Insulting a good Samaritan. Not exactly the way to get rescued.
Alright, sorry. I am in pain here. My guts are spilling out onto the street and you're yabbering on.
Yes. That's a very nasty wound you've got there. Take my word, I am a doctor. Dr. Jonathan Reid.
Name's Clay Cox. I'd appreciate you helping me to a better place, Doc.
Follow me, Mr. Cox. Let me assist you to that better place.
The blood quality indicates how much XP you'll obtain from a particular system. The higher the blood quality, the more XP you get. So he's only worth like... He's only worth like 500.
Bring this fading light into the shadows. Dance with him the dance of life and death.
Okay, so I actually have to provide a massive XP boost, but be aware that there will be consequences. So do you think he has important information for me? That's music.
In the back, you bastard! Didn't have the guts to fight me. Fuck you. I'll kill you.
I got his hatchet. It's better. So this is only 58. This is 72. Used bludgeon. So I don't know what that is. This does 99, this does 65. I'm gonna put that on there so I can have my gun back over here. There. Yeah.
Kill you.
That's going to suffer from my actions. Okay. Alright. Well.
To taste a life, to embrace its most intimate secrets. Such a burden, such a divine sin.
Okay. Interesting. That was weird. I thought I'd just rip his head off right there. Hey, they're gone now.
It's locked, all right.
But that's still locked. His boat's gone as well. Anything going on up here? Dorothy. Come on, I don't have all night. Who is that? He's an unknown person. Okay. Dorothy. Okay. Let's go talk to her.
Doctor, where have you been? I've little time to play hide and seek with new staff members, no matter how illustrious they may be.
Yeah,
I
sure.
apologize, nurse.
Whatever.
I needed some time to myself. This has been the longest and strangest night of my life.
You delivered poor Mr. Hampton from a terrible fate. The means to that end should be of little concern, Doctor.
Right.
Thank
right.
you, nurse. What can I do for you?
Dr. Swansea insisted we provide you a quiet office. You'll find it on the second floor with your name on the door.
Thank you. Nurse Crane, isn't it?
Yes, Dorothy Crane. Welcome to Pembroke Hospital, Dr. Reid. Your office has been prepared.
Right.
I would like to ask a few questions first. What kind of man is Dr. Swansea?
Well, you accepted the job from him. I thought you would have known about your employer.
It's right to assume Dr. Swansea knows far more about me than I do about him.
You'll get to know him soon enough, and better than me. The administrator has better things to do than mix with us.
Right. Okay.
Apologies, I've only just met him the once. This is sudden. I've only just returned to England.
Dr. Swansea is a brilliant surgeon and the most compassionate physician.
Okay. I bet he's got a past.
And Mr. Hampton, the patient we brought in. How does he fare?
I gave him a sedative to help him sleep. Poor thing was in quite a state of shock.
Right. Okay.
If you could point me in the direction of my room again, nurse.
Second floor of the hospital, left after the stairs. It's the last vacant office at the end of the corridor.
Okay.
Thank you, Nurse Crane.
Let's see. 2000 XP. Doesn't work. Who the hell are you? That's a girl? I thought that was a guy. Interesting. Okay, I was looking at... Wait, what? What's happening? Is the sun coming up?
Another.
Good evening, sir. I'm Dr. Jonathan Reid. I'm new here.
I've already heard about you, Dr. Reid. I'm Milton Hooks, the ambulance driver for this shithole of a hospital.
That's quite a blunt introduction, Mr. Hooks.
You can call me Milton. I like to speak my mind, Dr. Reid. Perk of the job.
Me too.
Don't judge me, and I won't judge you.
I'm not sure I understand what you're talking about.
Well, I'm no doctor, but I'm pretty sure a gun can't be used as a surgical instrument.
You have a keen eye. I learned to shoot during the war, and have carried one ever since. Old habits die hard.
No need to explain, Dr. Reid. And if you ever need a better gun, remember, I may have something for you.
Okay.
Are you really smuggling weapons through the hospital?
And why not? I've already been attacked by patients, you know. And by gang members willing to steal my money.
But you're not defending yourself. You're selling guns to civilians.
You keep people alive your own way, Doctor. I offer them another way to protect their health.
Right. Okay.
How is the situation around here?
You want to hear the situation is all right? It's fucking awful. We lack everything. And it's getting worse every day.
So what do you do exactly in this hospital? Apart from smuggling guns, I mean.
I've been an ambulance driver since... too long, I guess. I'll bring sick people here night and day. It's a dirty job, but I get it done. Most of the time.
Since you're on the front line, how is the sanitary situation in this vicinity?
It's a complete disaster. It's even getting dangerous to enter some streets or buildings. Even the locals attack you.
It sounds like things have been a bit rough recently. What's happened?
Yesterday I got attacked by the patient I was bringing here. I escaped
Okay.
from the hospital's garden, but I lost my wallet when I was running.
You left an infected patient outside the hospital. That's incredibly dangerous.
Go there yourself if you want, but be careful, Doctor. I'd rather not bring your dead body back.
Okay, I got a new investigation there. Hint required. Okay. I need hints. And that's just all that. Okay, let's check this
I'd
out.
like to see your goods.
Wise choice, Dr. Reid. A reliable gun is what everybody needs these days.
Mm-hmm. Okay. So this seems to be what he's selling. Alright, can I sell to him? If he doesn't want anything that I have. Oh wait, yes he does. Okay. My wedding ring. Alright. Well, we'll be back to that. What is this? What is this? What am I looking at here? Investigate citizens' actions. Oh.
How can I be sure I'll not find your unconscious body in the house again?
I promise you, you'll not find my unconscious body.
For God's sake, how can you say such a thing?
How can you refuse to listen? I tried to warn you for so long.
No, I won't let my only son die. You promised me you'll stay alive.
Your son lied to you, like the whole world lies to us.
Okay. Okay, interesting. No, not that. This one. So do I know something about her now? No. Just her social circle. Can I spy on anyone else? Okay, so that was weird. I found that on accident. Who is it wanting me to talk to over here? These people don't show up.
Good evening, nurse. I'm Dr. Jonathan Reid, the new surgeon here at the Pembroke.
Dr. Swansea has already told us about you, sir. I'm Nurse Gwyneth Brannigan. Welcome to the Pembroke Hospital.
Did he really? It's a good thing I wasn't hoping to keep a low profile.
All members of staff have already read about your new blood transfusion technique. Dr. Swansea made sure of that.
I see. Well, I'm a little surprised, but I suppose I'll just have to deal with this unexpected notoriety.
I can move the
You
camera.
must know, blood transfusions are Dr. Swansea's primary subject of research. He is convinced it is the future.
Okay.
How are things here?
Not good, to say the least. We're struggling against
All
an
right.
invisible enemy, more lethal than any bullet from a gun. It's
I
hard.
think my wife would love this game.
An invisible enemy. Quite a poetic term
She
for a
likes
disease,
that
especially from a
detective
nurse.
stuff.
Sorry, Doctor. These last few weeks have been exhausting. We could all do with a good night's sleep.
Do you think this hospital can survive the epidemic?
We are all volunteers here, and we're trying to hold fast, but how do we beat an invisible killer? Some nurses have already resigned.
Stake through the heart.
I'm not familiar with all the staff yet. Perhaps you could help me.
Brilliant
Tell me about that
professionals.
old granny
Most-
ass.
Dr. Swansea has a gift for recruiting talent.
Most of them. Is there a problem I should know about, nurse?
It would be inappropriate for me to speak ill of a colleague.
Nah, you can fucking tell me. Come on.
Is there anyone that stands out?
Well, I have never met someone as dedicated as Dr. Tippets. He should be a standard for us all here. If only he were younger.
Why should his age be a problem?
I guess it's fair to say he's always pushing himself to the limits. He just doesn't know when to stop and get some rest.
So I can eat him. And
Nurse
everyone
Brannigan,
will think
if
he
you
just
do know something, please
worked
tell
himself
me. Anything
to
you
death.
say will be held in confidence.
No.
Yes.
I may disagree with some conduct, but in the end, everybody is doing their best.
Alright. That was all of it, wasn't it? Yeah. I need hints for that. Yeah.
Goodbye, nurse.
Alright.
Call me if you need assistance.
So I'm gonna have to spy on these people and learn about them and all that stuff. Okay. Rest to evolve. I will, but there's so much to do. Hold on. Who are you? Oh, hey, it's Mr. Tip. Just the tip, Doctor. Just the tip.
Good evening, sir.
So it is true. The famous Dr. Reid has joined us. I can't think of any better news during these terrible times.
Do we know each other?
You can really move that
Actually,
camera.
yes. We met once before at
Oh.
the Rockefeller University in New York.
Dr.
Okay.
Tippets, yes, I remember.
No,
I
you
was
don't.
assisting Professor Carell in his research about coronary bypasses. He had nothing but praise for you.
He was also very confident about your future. And look
Okay.
at you now. Eminent surgeon and blood transfusion specialist.
What is the Pembroke Hospital situation? And please, speak freely.
This hospital is not exactly the best of London. I'm sure you are used to
I
working
can
in a
tell.
better environment.
I don't have much of a choice. It's the same everywhere. People are more important.
I can't say I'm thrilled to be working here, but to be honest, I didn't have much of a choice.
Don't be misled by appearances, Dr. Reid. This hospital does not lack talented people. It just lacks hope.
No, I'm just saying I didn't have a choice, buddy.
You're exhausting yourself, Corcoran. Maybe you should think about preserving your strength.
No, we must keep on healing all those poor souls. We are the last rampart before chaos. Once more unto the breach.
Was I not strong enough to do that? Press for details. Oh, I see. So R2. R1, medical
Do you need
checkup.
any medical assistance yourself, Doctor?
Come on.
Oh,
don't be
man, I didn't
ridiculous,
even-
dear colleague.
Press for details. Okay. Oh, man, I didn't even notice this stuff. Mesmerize. I need level 2. See, I didn't even notice this stuff up here. Oh, man.
What can you tell me about the staff in the hospital?
Some are really good, and others are not so good. But during this troubled period, there is no time for slander. I prefer to focus on the positive character traits.
Tell me more about cherished people, then.
Nurse Brannigan is
I didn't
a
even
pearl.
notice that stuff
She
up
is the
top.
most helpful and dedicated nurse I've ever
I'm like
worked
looking
with.
at the
A clever and cheerful
subtitles and the
You
characters'
really
faces.
seem to admire her skills.
Corcoran's convinced that Gwyneth Brannigan is overqualified as a nurse. Okay. Is that Gwyneth? Yeah, the old lady.
I'll go even further. If she was a man, she would be a damn fine practitioner.
Well, what does that matter?
Any opinion about the management?
I don't always agree with Dr. Swansea's reserve, but I must admit he does all he can to keep this facility running during this crisis.
Ah yes, the burden of command. I was fed up with this concept while serving as a medical officer.
Don't get me wrong. Swansea's a good administrator. I just wish he would get out of his office now and again.
Alright, well there seems to be a lot of story here. I'm gonna go ahead and...
What can you tell me about the staff in the hospital?
Some
Did I
are
already
really
ask
good,
for-
and others are not so good. But during this
ask him.
troubled period, there is no time for slander. I prefer to focus on the positive character traits.
Yes, I already did ask him about that. So I need a hint. I need hints. So, see, my mesmerize isn't high enough for that. And this over here, he's healthy. I'll get 1600 right now. And I can ask him, like, personal
Goodbye,
questions.
Dr.
So, let's go back and that gun guy. Let's take a look at this. Did he have that
Good
stuff?
evening, Milton.
Good evening, Doctor. Still trying to save lives?
Yes, he does.
Do you need any medical help, Milton?
I'm fine, Doc. Physically, at least. But I would give everything to be in a better place right now.
Yeah, see, and I gotta be 2 for that. Now let's take a look here. He's 1,000. I don't know anything wait. What was that? Merchant. It said merchant. I thought it was telling me like a button press. Okay. Mortimer intended to take his own life. This is interesting, and it really is. And we
Goodbye,
already
Milton.
exhausted that. Let's talk. Who are you? Is that him again? Oh, wrong button. Yeah, that's just Mr. Tip. Let's come over here again. Ah, she's on the other side. Alright, well... There's so much to this game. Why is he running around following me? Alright, so he comes over here. Alright, well, you know, let's just go in.
Dr.
Evolve.
Swansea is right. This place seems perfect to conduct my research.
Of what people, what's the different tastes people have. We got the young elephant crazy crackhead, and then we have the old man kind of blood. We got so many different flavors to choose from. Hey, it's Sean.
Damn.
What?
Pain.
We're gonna talk to these
Here
couple
again.
people. Oh wait, you're trying to leave, so let's talk to you.
Good evening, miss. I'm Dr. Reid, the new surgeon at the Pembroke Hospital. And who are you?
Your name has no meaning to me, mortal. You're nothing but dust blown by the winds of eternity.
I beg your pardon.
What are you begging for, mortal? My clemency? Well, tonight maybe I'm inclined to mercy. You'll never forget the night you met Thelma Howcroft.
You keep calling me mortal. Why is that? And if I'm mortal, what are you?
Well, Dr. Reid, if you must know, I'm a vampire.
Are you really? I still need to be better at mesmerize. Let's see. It should say batshit crazy, crack whore, meth head.
And why do you believe you're a vampire?
I don't need to believe anything. It is what I am. It is what I feel within this hollow shell of flesh.
Please, describe to me how you feel. What is it like?
I think we ought to make her into a
Hear my
slushy.
body crumble from the
drink
inside
her
as my
slowly.
flesh cracks and fades. I sense the last pulse of postulant blood within my drying veins. I need new blood.
Okay.
I
Alright.
see. Have you ever heard of Cotard syndrome, Miss Howcroft?
Never.
It's a mental
Or like
illness
retard
discovered by a
syndrome.
French neurologist named Jules Cotard. The affected patients are delusional. They believe that they are putrefying, that they are dead, a ghost or a ghoul, or in your case, a vampire.
Delusional, you say? Oh, sad and petty mortal. You can't even begin to understand the concept of immortality. And you think it is I who am delusional.
Oh boy. So we got a hint from her. Now she's worth 1,200.
I'm assuming you must be a patient here. Am I right, Miss Howcroft?
It's only a cover. To hide from my enemies. I can
Okay.
leave whenever I want. As a
Alright.
woman,
Yeah.
a spirit, fog, or bat.
Oh. Ooh.
Who are these enemies you mentioned? Can you describe them?
I cannot say for sure.
Mm-hmm.
But I sense their eyes on me
Right.
from nearby.
Oh, they
I
are.
feel
Yeah.
them watching me every time I visit the garden near the morgue.
Spooky.
The staff here are not your enemy. They're here to help you, to care for you.
I'm not speaking of the doctors in white. I'm speaking of the men and women who hunt me. For I am a vampire.
I see.
Okay.
Don't worry. These people
All
will
right.
not find you here. I'll personally make sure they leave you alone.
Thank you, mortal. But do not interfere with them, for you are no match for those that hunt me.
Okay. Alright.
Who are you really, Miss Howcroft? I mean, apart from being a vampire.
Is that not enough for you, puny mortal? What do you require? Proof of my powers?
I'm curious to know who you
Sure.
were before.
I'd like to see you turn into a bat.
No, it was such a long time ago, I don't remember. Centuries of unholy life can have strange
Oh.
effects on one's minds, you see?
Right. Okay. Alright,
I'll
well,
leave you, Mistress of the Dark, to your
yes.
nocturnal activities.
Yes, lady. Okay. Look out for that one, dude.
Yeah.
So,
Good evening, sir. Can I help you?
what's
Unless
your
you're here to fix
syndrome?
my face. No. I don't think you can help me.
I'm Dr. Reid.
We can fix it.
I've recently taken the position of head surgeon here. War injuries, am I right?
You guessed right, Doctor.
Shrapnel?
German shell took my pretty little mug right off.
Right.
But they still call me Thomas Elwood.
Because you're still Thomas Elwood, you jackass.
How is your stay with us, Mr. Elwood?
Oh, it's bliss. I just escaped death in the trenches to be surrounded again by the moans of the dying.
Can I ask you precisely why you're a patient here?
It's the pain, sir. The drugs don't work. It just hurts under the scars. If
Right.
you get my drift.
So your scars are mental, not physical.
Can I do anything for your pain?
Nurses
Well,
gave me a
I mean,
bunch
they
of pills.
are physical, but
No effect.
he's mental.
Told you. It's like the flames are under my skin, burning away.
He's probably got shrapnel under his skin, and that it's still cutting him. That actually used to happen.
Who is treating you? Is someone in particular looking after your case?
Nobody since the old and tired doctor spoke to me. Started to think I was forgotten about. Wouldn't blame you.
You don't seem worried by that.
My face hurts so much more when I smile or cry.
Yeah, he's
I've learned
got
it's
shrapnel
easier not
under
to
his skin.
speak.
He'll need
Be
surgery to
assured I'm
remove
smiling
it.
inside.
That's what it's starting to sound like. I can probably figure that out and actually help this man. Personal questions.
How close are you to Miss Hawcroft? Are you aware that she thinks she is a vampire?
To wait for her next nibble is the best reason to stay here. Every time she approaches my bed, she treats me like something tasty. A normal person.
Aren't you afraid? She may hurt you if the game goes too far.
He doesn't
She's quite
care.
harmless, I can assure you. Her head's broken inside is all. Her arm busted on the outside.
Oh god, dude.
But she's still beautiful.
We'll get you fixed up, man. Don't worry about it. What was the hint? I want to see. Thomas sees Thelma Hallcraft as living proof that there is hope for him. Okay, okay. Cool, cool. So if we remove her...
So do you let her bite you? You know that's not sanitary.
Yeah, but it feels good.
She's only supping a few drops of my blood. And the pain, it's real for once.
She could decide to bite less willing patients.
Then it's another good reason for me to stay here, Doctor.
You do realize she's mentally disturbed. It's called the Cotard syndrome. She truly believes she's a vampire.
In her madness, she never refers to my scars.
Right.
And frankly, if I could, I'd join her world. It seems much more fun than the real one.
Where were you stationed, sir? Did you serve for long?
I really don't want to talk about all
can
this shit.
No offense.
Mesmerize
I was pushing
him.
too much. I served in France myself. I just wanted to know what happened to you.
You were an officer, weren't you? Then I doubt we fought the same war, sir. No offense.
Okay. I can mesmerize this guy right now. But he's only worth 650.
Goodbye for now, Mr. Elwood.
Before I start jumping into that, let's get a better grip on what's going on here, you know?
The daily routine.
Let's see if now that, what's this? Do not cough in public. Okay. Can I talk to you a little more now?
Good evening, Miss Howcroft.
Let's see how this works out.
I need blood, Doctor. Warm, rich, vibrant blood.
I might just walk this lady outside, you know what I mean? No, I still can't. There we go.
Tell me, Thelma, why do you feel so attached to Mr. Elwood? Why him?
I'm not sure, Doctor. I think we have a bond of some sort. We've both suffered so much. He's the only mortal I find interesting.
Do you plan to make him a vampire too?
Of course not. How could I inflict my curse on anybody else? I'm not that cruel, Doctor.
Would you say you and Mr. Elwood are romantically involved?
No. No, Thomas is a delicate soul. Even though he disguises it. But I am not the woman he needs. No, for I am a vampire, Doctor.
I see where this is going.
I'll leave you.
I see where that's going.
To your nocturnal activities.
Okay. Well, let's talk to one more person.
Good evening, nurse.
Good
And
evening,
then we'll
Doctor.
end the
I don't
video.
think we've been introduced yet.
Oh, hello,
My name is Pippa Hawkins.
nurse.
And I'm Dr. Jonathan Reid. Dr. Swansea has recently offered me a position in this hospital.
Well, it's a euphemism that your help will be appreciated, Doctor.
What do you mean by that?
How is the Pembroke staff coping with the epidemic?
Well, not well. Milton, the ambulance driver, is even more grumpy than usual, especially concerning
I
doctors.
like Milton. Watch your mouth.
Why is Milton grumpy on a daily basis? Is it just an act?
Milton's not the kind of man who's bothered about a bad reputation, whether he deserved it or not.
Okay. What did we learn about Milton? Milton's reputation is mediocre among his colleagues. Look at his XP, man.
Why does Milton dislike doctors?
I don't know. Just ask him. But be warned. Milton is not the chatty type.
Yeah, I noticed that. Who cares about that? Have you been a nurse?
How long have you been a nurse?
Well, long enough to see that the epidemic is winning. And no matter how
Okay.
qualified you are, don't
Maybe you
tell
should
me
work
you'll
harder.
change that.
You're right. When dealing with such a terrible disease, one must remain humble. But that doesn't mean we shouldn't try our best.
Sorry, Doctor. I don't want to sound bitter, but I'm just too
I
tired to
appreciated
give
your
a pep
honesty.
talk like Nurse Brannigan.
Don't apologize, sir. 'Cause I really have no intention of curing this disease, lady.
How would you describe the situation at the Pembroke Hospital?
It's serious. The flu is wreaking havoc amongst the staff and patients. We are running out of everything.
Nurse Hawkins, the Spanish flu won't last forever. Even the Black Plague didn't kill everyone.
I wish I could believe you. But what if this epidemic was
If
worse?
the Black Plague killed everyone,
in
you
the
wouldn't
end,
be here, you
nobody was spared?
dumbass.
You must get a hold of yourself, nurse.
Sorry, I'm exhausted.
So
No
go
one
take a
has
nap.
any idea when this epidemic will be over.
So people are probably going to die anyway. Hint required for that one. Personal questions. I need hints. Well, okay.
Do you need medical help yourself, nurse?
I'm fine, really. I just need to sleep.
Okay. Ooh, she's like 3.
Goodbye, nurse.
Okay, guys. I'm going to head upstairs. I'm going to find my room. I'm going to evolve. And we'll see you all in the next episode. Don't get punch that like button. Subscribe while you're down there. Share the video with your friends. And we'll see you all in the next episode. If I don't kill all these puny people first.